Oh man.
We live.
I'm let's see. We're live yet? I don't think we're live on the gram just yet. Let's get our chat pulled up. And you said you can't see you can't see the chat, right?
Yeah, I can see the chat when it comes up.
All right. Let's see. There we go. Okay. All right, there we go. Listen, what's up? What's up? What's up? I told Kay that I was not going to be screaming tonight.
He's lying, y'all.
You think I'm lying? I don't think I'm lying. I don't think I'm
He
lying.
lying. He
I'm
gonna
not.
get excited. I'm here for it.
But welcome to another episode of the Lucrative Love Experience. I am one of the hosts, the one and only. Maybe doesn't have it in the building. See, I didn't scream. With my
Mm.
co-host.
Unapologetically, Kay. I need to start screaming for you. That's what I need to do.
Yo, Pastor Savage, I'm not. I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to chill tonight. I'm gonna keep the vibes. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep
Mm.
the vibes, and we're gonna just talk.
Okay. That's what your mouth say.
I can't promise nothing. Uh,
Pastor Savage know better than.
but let me get some music started. I want to play a little bit of Trey. Y'all know we got our theme song, so we're gonna get this joint going. Then we're gonna start the show. How about that?
Okay, Cowboy Boots, Pastor Savage. We need to add you to the video so you can show off your cowboy boots.
Cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Oh, he is in Texas. Hey, how we sounding out there? How we sounding? How we sounding? Let's go! Hey, that's all. That's it. That's it.
He lying. He's lying. He a hype always. It's always gonna be a hype vibe. Can't hear the music. Only you can hear the music, Mike.
Am I the only one that can hear the music? Are you serious?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's
You jamming
lame.
it. Mic check. One, two, one,
No.
two. Mm, mm, mm.
How y'all can't hear
Pastor
that?
Savage, show a picture of these boots.
All right.
Yeah,
Whatever.
he was jamming along.
So no music tonight. No music. Can y'all hear the claps?
Nope.
You can't hear no claps either.
Mm-mm.
All right, I got to figure out what's going on. But anyway, so what's up with you? How you feeling tonight? How you feeling? How you feeling? What's the vibes? What's the vibes?
I'm feeling good. Thank you very much. I am really excited about getting this stuff cooked tomorrow
Okay, you
for
cooking? You cooking?
oh
What
yeah.
you cooking?
What am I cooking? I'm
Yeah.
cooking a whole meal and then taking apple pie to my mom's house and some devil days to my mom's house. But at my
Okay.
house, there gonna be some collard greens, some candy yams, some macaroni and cheese,
Okay,
all the
wait.
things.
So you have the ability to cook collard greens and macaroni and cheese?
Yeah, read between the lines. Mm-hmm. I
Hold on,
have the
hold on.
ability and capability. Don't make me come to Atlanta.
I don't believe that you can cook. No, I do believe you. I do believe you could cook like that much. I feel like you could cook that much. Okay, no,
You
no.
can
Oh, this is fun. You know, I
you
got
can lick the hind tit. That's what you can do.
what is a hind tit? What is that?
Yeah, on a
No,
cow. Yeah, you can suck on the
a
hind
hind
tit.
tit, hind tit,
Mm-hmm.
hind tit. Have y'all
Mm-hmm.
look?
The back one, the dirty
Everybody,
one,
everybody on Instagram. Do y'all know what a hind tit is? Have you ever heard of
the
a
one
hind tit?
closest to the anus.
By the gooch?
Uh
Oh,
huh.
yuck.
Mm-hmm. That
But no.
one.
So maybe this is a dumb question. Maybe not. But are do men cows have milkers too? I don't know. I've never
No,
analyzed it. Hmm?
no, they don't.
No. Okay. Okay.
No,
So it's not a gooch then. So I, you know where I'm going.
them
So
balls. Yep.
no. So if you do lick the hind tit, it's technically okay because it's a female cow.
That's the dirty one. You go ahead and do that for yourself.
Oh Jesus. Yo, we need to shout folk out. I know my claps sound like trash, y'all. My bad. We're trying to get this audio together. But let's see. Pastor Savage, what up? Brody Big Slim, what up? Raymond Davis, what up, big dog? And that's all I see over here. Anybody that's on YouTube, anybody that's on Facebook, we'll see y'all in the chat as soon as you type something in. You got to type something in on the chat, and then we know you're here. So back to Kay though. Back to Kay. So you're about to cook Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, for my house. Yeah.
Would you be offended if I started a poll about you?
Would I be offended? No, I wouldn't be
Okay.
offended. What do I
Okay.
care?
So do y'all think that Kay can cook macaroni and cheese?
Yeah,
I
I
want y'all to,
personally, I really don't care what. I don't know these people.
you have to care a little bit.
Don't care, not at one
Oh my
little
God.
drop. Mm-mm. What am I gonna get all hype about some people that are not gonna taste my food? Get out of here.
Okay. This is the best question right here. Here we go. You ready for it? How many
Right.
cheeses do you put in macaroni and cheese? I
Me
give you,
personally, I
yeah.
get four.
Okay. Can you name those four?
Yeah. I
Okay.
get a sharp cheddar, a Munster, a Swiss cheese sometimes. This time I'm not doing that, but I'm doing a mozzarella cheese and a Parmesan cheese.
Okay. Um, I don't know. I still how long do you cook the noodles?
Al dente.
Huh?
Al dente. Right before they're all the way done. And then you mix it with the cheese and you put it in the oven so it can finish cooking.
Mm, okay. You pass. I am interested. Me and Kay were talking about having a cook off. We were talking about having a
No.
cook off. I
Hmm.
feel like I am king chef. Hold on. Raymond said the sister is very pretty and well put together. She a vibe, ain't she? She is a vibe. She's a vibe.
Thanks, Raymond.
I was thinking about all of that. You feel me? Hey.
Monetization.
Mine is what?
We gotta stop. We don't know how far we can say that, sing that
Oh
song.
yeah.
Mm,
You're right. So if you okay, so you sound like you could cook, but I do feel like we should do a cook off because the way
okay.
I cook, I am comparable to Ruth Chris.
No, no, no,
I'm
no.
comparable to
I
yo.
don't believe
Hey,
that.
I'm
This much
anywhere
I think you can cook? Sure.
that much.
Yeah.
You talking about inches? We need to be talking about we need to be talking
Find
about feet.
find a corner.
We we
Pick
we talking
one
about
and find it
we,
and go stand yourself in it.
we are talking about food. What do you mean? I'm just saying.
Save it.
I'm just saying my food
Trifling.
vocabulary is ridiculous. I could go now, Pastor Savage. You might have to mute your mic. I was about to say I could cook Cuban and I could cook. I can't. I don't even know what Cuban food is actually.
I can
But
cook Dominican food. I can cook American food. I can cook Italian food. I mean, we got soul food.
I'm
Whatever
curious.
I
I'm
need to cook,
curious.
I can cook it.
I'm curious. I'm curious. So we gonna do. We might have to even record this. This might be extra content. Next time I go to Carolina, I'm gonna link up with Kay. We're gonna do a cook off. We're gonna record it. We're gonna let y'all vote on it. Because I already know I'm gonna win. You feel me? I already know it. I already know it.
He the only way he would win is bribing the judges, which would be his kids. So I mean,
So that was what you thought? You thought I was bribing? Listen, I could get them to come down here right now. I'm literally him. I don't think you understand the level of hymnology that I studied.
a hymology.
I graduated with my doctorate as a hymologist. I
Sure,
grad, I
sure.
gra- so
If
anyway,
you say so.
so
Mhm.
you about to cook?
Yeah,
Okay. Uh,
and I have to make a sweet potato pie for my house.
now that ain't my baking like fruit like cookies and pies and cake. That ain't my thing. Savory dishes, I'm him. I'm
Okay.
literally him. I know now. I do have some horror stories though.
We
You
all
don't
have horror stories. I
you
mean, you have to learn.
yeah, you can't become him without the horror
You
stories.
gotta have a couple L's with those wins.
So have you ever had an L during Thanksgiving dinner though? Or did you take all of the L's before Thanksgiving dinner came up?
Take the L's before Thanksgiving.
Okay. I think I took an L during Thanksgiving one time before.
Absolutely don't want to do that.
And my aunt V, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Yep, I am gonna call you out. She had cooked some type of like Parmesan chicken or something one time, right? And it was
Hmm.
the legs, but she ain't cooked that joint long enough, so that middle is so still bloody. So everybody was biting, biting on the chicken, like,
Mm-mm.
this
No,
good, girl, this good.
absolutely not.
Oh, but
Absolutely not.
so tell me
I
this,
have a
this
family member that's like that too. We didn't spare feelings. We were like, that chicken is raw, I'm not eating it. I threw it in the trash can. It's not happening.
So tell me this: how do you go with the? So let's set the picture. Everybody's sitting at the Thanksgiving table. You just
Hmm.
finished praying. I'm grateful for this. That. Right.
Yeah.
And then everybody's passing dishes. I
Yes.
have two questions. I got two questions. How do you go when the dishes are passed and you see that one? It's like no no.
I don't know if I'm eating that.
Are are you gonna not? Are you gonna let it pass and not get none at all? Are you gonna get some and then scoop it on your plate and just don't eat that?
You do the scoop and don't eat it. Like I give you, I'm gonna try it just to see if you've improved from the previous time that you made this sorry dish. And if it sucks, I'm just going to toot. And nobody, they don't spare feelings. They don't. My family, they don't
Your
spare feelings
family
when it
don't.
comes to cooking. Absolutely not. They gonna let you know. They be like, you need a little more. Something. You should have put a little more. They gonna let you know. It was
But
all
is it
right.
when they let you know? Is it like a stab or is it just like a girl? Now you know better than that. Like
Nah, it's one of the it's a shank. Like
so
it is a shank, honey.
so my family will do this. Everybody, I'm sorry, y'all. This is content. I'm doing it for content. So that's what
We
you got to
doing it. This holiday is coming up, and I mean, we just have to be real about it.
do. That's
Family
what you,
be phew,
that's what you got to do though. When you know your family might be watching the pod, you got to put the disclaimers in there.
y'all.
So
Y'all know y'all.
so what my family will do, everybody can, for the most part, my family can cook, right? They can cook. But when it's that extra person, like a daughter-in-law, brother-in-law, the cousin's friend that brought a dish,
Mm-mm.
they'll bring it in there, and everybody will look at it like this.
Who brought that? If an outsider brings a dish, we didn't see it. Who brought this? They will. They don't. They don't. She did.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
They be like,
But no, after that, they'll get a little bit, they like taste it, and they be like, yo, yo, it is the worst. It is the worst. So prayers and thoughts and prayers to all of y'all that's gonna have some Thanksgiving dinners with the people that can't cook.
it is what
Unfortunately, I
it
have a lot
is.
of
You know.
I got a lot of white friends, and all of them
Okay.
sound like mad envious of the black things. All right, I didn't want to go here. I didn't want to go
Hmm.
here
You
and
did
and
though.
and
But you
acknowledge
did.
the obvious.
But you did. You could have just swept right on over it. We didn't even have to include. You always do this.
But
Always.
this is the thing. It's just something to think about while everybody's out there eating. All of y'all out there enjoying y'all's meals. I want y'all to just think about this. And was it you? It was an indigenous person. I don't know if it was you that said something, but somebody said something. It was like, why would I celebrate Thanksgiving the day that they destroyed camaraderie for brotherhood?
We just eat food together. We just eat food together and enjoy the day off. No lie.
That's how you
But
feel?
it's true. It's true, yeah.
So,
Well, you
so with you being an indigenous person, I've always wanted to ask this. Maybe you can answer this question. In y'all's like history of celebrating Thanksgiving, is there like a sad, somber undertone when y'all celebrate because you are closer to it? Like me being black is like, all right, we gonna eat. You got them chitlins. All right, I'm gonna get the chit. But for you, it's like it's closer. Like the whole meaning and Plymouth Rock. Oh, you want some of this? Yeah, I got you. Pow. Like it's closer. So do y'all like? I guess the better question is: do y'all take time to like acknowledge the ancestors?
we always take time to acknowledge all of that.
Really
We always give thanks.
interesting. So it's not any different though. Like, is there a heavier
No.
weight to do that? Okay,
Mm-mm.
I have more to ask, but I'm not gonna ask on this live
I
because
appreciate it.
because if I ask,
I can
they're gonna be
see it
like,
on your face.
look, I am just like a big book. So it's like starting to read a really good book, and
You
you
just
start
like,
turning pages. You're like, you read it. Oh,
you see
that's what I
this?
want to. I want to do that right now, but we got to get to the pot. We got to get to the pot. So you are gonna
Hmm.
cook. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
cook. I'm gonna be working. Um, well, technically, I'm gonna be working. I'm gonna have the phone with me. I am gonna be eating with the family. Um, I don't have nothing else. We can get started. We can get started. All right. And everybody, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Everybody on IG. Look, IG is going to time y'all out in about an hour. This conversation is going to get juicy. It's going to be a juice bag. What is our subject tonight? Woke men and sleep women. Huh? Woke men and sleep. Kay gonna tell me to read between the lines. I already know her vibe. What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. Let's get to this first video. Um, we honestly, I'm still up in the air with some of this content that normally
Why?
drops. You say why?
Hmm.
Um, I think I think a lot of people are saying things
Hmm.
present day. I think a lot of people are
Okay.
saying things that they don't mean in real life.
Hmm.
And so by them saying the stuff they don't really mean in real life, they don't have to show themselves like their true self.
Okay.
I'm guilty of it too. I'm not gonna just tell everybody everything that's going on in my personal life. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Because these streets do not care. It is ruthless.
They
It is
don't.
cold out there, Ray.
They don't care about you.
At all. So I guess for me with this first video, we're gonna be doing a reaction to Neo talking about his polygamous. No, what is it called? You tell me what it's called. Not
That's
it is
polygamy.
polygamy. Yeah, so we're
Hmm.
gonna talk about Neo and his polygamous life. And I don't know. I don't know. I have a lot of input, but let's see. Let's see. Make sure y'all can hear. Matter of fact, can you hear this? Can you hear this right here?
No.
You can't hear it. All right.
Mm-mm.
I don't know why it's doing that. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to pull up this audio. I think the computer just switched over to what it's supposed to be switched over to, and I don't want it to do that. That's exactly what it did. All right, let's see. All right. Can you hear me still?
Yes.
All right. Can you hear Neo now?
No. Oh, I can hear a little bit. Yeah. I can hear it now.
Huh? You can't hear.
Yes.
All right, cool. Do y'all hear K? Is K doubling up on the audio? Just want to make sure before we keep the show going. I want to make sure she's not doubling up. Say something, K.
Something.
Something.
Hey,
All
Reggie.
right. Say what?
I saw Reggie in the chat. Said family.
What up? What up? What up, Reggie? What up? What up? All right, I do have something weird going on. Default. All right, now say something, Kay.
Something.
There we go. I think we're back now. Let me know if you still hear Neo.
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, we're good. All right, we're talking about polygamy. Woke. That is a crazy. That is a crazy title. Woke men and sleep women. I didn't come up with it. Kay did it.
Oh, just put it all on me.
She did it. She did it. All right, let's see.
It's 50-50. It was 50-50.
It was 50-50. I take that. I ain't, I don't, I live in my truth. You can't,
If you say so.
you disagree? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I don't
Thank
want you to
you.
answer.
Appreciate it because
All right, let's let Neil talk for a second. Oh Jesus! All the men is living in their truth. What's up? Oh, here we go.
the audio went away.
Audio went out for the video.
Hmm. Yeah, it's really low.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. So yeah, I don't know about that.
So
All
the
right.
gist of it, the
Yes. Go
gist
ahead
of
and
it is him
recap for
saying
him.
that monogamy is not for him. He said that he is, coming to his own and coming to the person that he is and just doesn't feel like being with one person just works for him. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like being with one person is easy to do, or do
Ha!
you think that polygamy might be an option when it comes to being happy?
Stop it! Stop it! Ah, listen, I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna answer your
Mhm.
question.
Mhm.
But I got a couple dudes in the chat that's on IG, especially
Mhm.
King Jackson. King Jackson, what's up? Matter of fact, what up? What up? Um, okay, let's put some framework around this thing, right?
Mm.
Polygamy. What's the opposite of polygamy? What is it?
Monogamy.
Monogamy. There it is. All right.
Mhm.
All right. So when it comes to a man, let's put the framework of just man, right? You look at all of the emperors. You look at all of
You dancing
you look at
around the
all of the
question.
kings.
Dancing.
You look at all. I'm not. I'm making it work. I'm trying to make it work.
You
You
dancing.
you look at all of these powerful generals that's come up and did amazing work out here in these streets. You look at the king. No, I
Mhm.
ain't gonna. I don't want to bring up Martin Luther King. I don't want to bring up the king.
Mhm.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Right?
Mhm.
I do think a certain part of me do think. Is it do or does? Help me out. What it
Does.
does, right?
Hmm.
I think a part of me does think that polygamy works more so for
Hmm.
dudes. More so for dudes. Um, because the older I get, what I'm starting to understand is
Hmm.
we can be a little bit complex. Just a little bit. We could be a little bit
Okay.
complex. And so it's two sides to this because I want to break it down. I don't want just sound grabs to be like, oh, Magneto says Magneto says monogamy does not work for men. Right? I don't want that. I'm not trying to go for that.
Magneto says men are too complex for monogamy. Is that what you mean?
That's hard. That's hard. I like it. I like it. Hold on, let me. But no, no. I think a lot of people are not willing to do the work to try to figure out one person.
Hmm.
I don't think a lot of people want to do the work. I think what makes it all complex is, and maybe I'm old school. Maybe I'm a little bit old school, but I think what makes it complex is the idea of for better, for worse, rich or poor, to death do you part. Right?
Hmm.
All of those, that whole stanza that we all sing when you go up to the altar. I think that part don't hit home until the bad part of it happens. When the
Okay.
the better or worse, when the worst happens,
Yeah.
or the rich or poor
And you
and
don't.
poor happens,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't want to do the work to figure out, okay, I know, and this is from both sides. I see she's doing that, and I know I feel this way. And since she ain't, this is the simplest thing. Since she ain't putting out, she ain't trying to
Hmm.
smash right now. I need to go ahead and find me another woman to fill this spot. For me, that's just low hanging fruit when it comes to a relationship. I
Okay.
feel. Go ahead. You feel like you want to say something.
Let's take it a step further.
Okay.
So you're in a relationship. You've been in a relationship with a person for over 20 years and you're at a stalemate. Let's say
And you had a who?
you're at a stalemate. It's kind of, you don't want to leave each
That's
other,
crazy.
but you don't want to, you know, get rid of one another, right?
Okay.
So then you introduce another party. You come to terms to agreement and you introduce another party because for whatever reason you're not interested in being with her anymore. So she was like, listen, everything on the table. You don't want to be with me, then I still want to be very active. I don't want us to get divorced,
See,
but I mean, I have these certain needs that you don't want to fulfill.
nah.
So,
You better get a rabbit. You
rabbit's
better
not enough.
you better figure it. Honestly,
Even if it flipped it around where it's the guy and he's like, I don't want us to stop being together, but you've decided that you want to not be passionate with me anymore. You don't want to go on out with me. You want to do anything with me anymore.
get the lube.
I don't I don't want to break up, but
Ah! Get
so
the
you're
lube.
not interested
I'm not,
in
because
a
for
Smith
me,
situation.
no, at all. And the reasoning is I have a good reason. Have a real good reason. So the whole idea of Baptist church soul ties, I do believe in that. And I do believe that whenever you invite more parties into your situation, you're not only dealing with that person's emotional whatever, even if they came in, and this is because you know me, I'm a holistic type of guy.
Mhm.
So even if you brought this extra woman in to fulfill this need, right? Whether that's sex, whether that's companionship, whatever she came in to do, right?
Mhm.
And you open up that portal, I think what happens is a lot of people underestimate the weight of adding another person what that does to your relationship, the nucleus relationship that you already started. Because naturally, although she come in for the smash and grab, it ain't going that ain't what it's gonna always be. It's gonna
Mhm.
be something. She's gonna have some need that's needed to be met. And if y'all got this whole polygamy situation going on, then that is a part of your responsibility to help meet that need. So for me personally,
Mhm.
hell no. If you want to do that, then just go. I'd rather be dolo. It's easier to be dolo.
But she don't want to let you go.
Oh well. Bye 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 bye. Golden delights on the A. I'm dancing because it's just for me. For me, I think again, I when those vows were said at the altar, I put a lot of weight on it. And I feel like that's what's the issue. A lot of the youngins, especially like some people I told you about, but I think
Mhm.
a lot of the youngins are going in and they're committing and they're getting these relationships and they never think about, okay, I married you as a six-figure earner engineer that worked for Google or that does cybersecurity, and they never put into the equation that might not be his job for life.
Right.
She might not be that size for life.
Mhm.
That box might not be that for life. And for me, I feel like it is you're doing your partner a disservice if you just call it quits. And it's I feel like it's okay. Case in point, like I know we've seen, like I think we've even had some videos that we'll do a reaction to, but like those older couples, like Buddy, that be buying his wife the dresses and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he ever gets to that point where he's comfortable enough to buy her the dresses and fully be, because it's a little bit of that is feminine for a dude to do that. Ain't no dude gonna get in that comfortable space without getting to be in that space with his woman,
Right.
getting to learn all of the intricacies. I think everybody throws a lot of stuff away too quick. We treat relationships like spoiled milk, and it's like, all right, you might be going through a little spell right now. Again, what I say, get the lube, get the rabbit,
Right.
do because again, like I said, if you when you introduce more people into the equation, now you got all of these other variables.
You're right. When you substitute peace for pleasure, and when I say peace for pleasure, I mean a person or monetary gains. You can substitute peace for going to chase some money because you're having a hard time, but you don't want to keep the peace that helps you relax and become centered. You want to run away and destroy the peace.
Right, right. So now there again, it's this is a deep conversation because I think a lot of us don't know what a lot of us have an idea of what we want life to look like,
Hmm.
and we have an idea of what brings us peace, the idea. But I think some of the simplest things that we do that bring us personal peace,
Hmm.
if we show that out loud at the house and out in public, I think there's even more gratification. What it's more gratification that you can experience from somebody else seeing what you feel.
Hmm.
Like so, case in point, I was jogging. Was that yesterday? I think yesterday. I was jogging yesterday on the trail by my job, and you know me, I'm like this all the time. Hey, hey, especially I got my
Hmm.
Kendrick going too. So I was jogging, and then the trail is like a mile and 75, 1.75, something like that, right?
Hmm.
So I see this is one white dude got a red shirt on with the um, Captain America logo on it, and he going to
Right.
get it. He's sweating like I'm sweating. So I point at him like this, like yeah, right. And then we met again on another part of the trail, and then I stopped to do my pull-ups in the little park section. He comes up to walk to he walks up to me and says, "Bro, what that is, that light that you have, and that like where are you getting that from?" For me, that's where I try to live.
Mhm.
I try to live in that space. And a lot of the times, it's not easy, especially if you got ish
Right.
going on at the house. You might have ish going on at your job. You might have some employees you got to fire. Like all of the other variables ain't gonna necessarily be in my favor, but I still got to find it. The
Right.
So I think for dudes, and
Mhm.
I can only speak for dudes. Maybe you can speak for the women, but I think for dudes, especially when you work as hard as I work, and you're kind of a driven, go get it type of person, you got to find even because I've even had to backtrack and say, okay, has there been points in history where my partner has encouraged me through this? And you have to dig for it, especially if you're going through some ish. You got to
Mhm.
dig for it and find it. And it's like, okay, that is a good memory. I remember that. I remember
Mhm.
that. That was dope. Okay. And so that lets you know that it does exist,
Right.
but then you add the other variables, kids. Something might be going on with the kids. Something might be going on with the finance. Again, for richer or poor, to death do you part.
Sickness and health.
And people just, I think everybody is taking it lightly, and that is what's pissing me off with the new age marriage, the new age prosperity culture.
Well, everything is driven towards making a dollar and not building a family. You can always make a dollar. You can make more dollars with your family than you can as an individual.
Right.
But you're right when you go back to like what brings you peace. Bringing you peace is that you could be with that person and you could just be beside them and they calm your spirit so much you could just go to sleep. And you don't even
And
realize that you fell asleep because you just like you
so I
just
think
breathe.
I like that. I love what you just said. But
Of course you got a butt.
of course I gotta put I'm black with a butt. But I think knowing that place don't always exist,
Mm-mm.
and being comfortable with that is
Mm-mm.
work. That's maturity. That is that's real work. And
I'm not, it
most people
doesn't it always exists. Never stops existing. It never stops existing. When
what
you're saying that it's always work, the relationship is the work. The peace is always there.
okay, I can
The
get with
peace
that.
doesn't change. It's a consistent variable. The outside things around it does change. The
I can get with
kids,
that.
the job,
Yeah,
the extra little things, the little sports events. Those things are the ones that are culprits that go around that. But the peace is always there. You just have to step into that. And that's a
I get with that.
choice.
I get with that. So to the polygamy side,
Mhm.
it's a no for me. Like I am I'm just old school. I don't from and this is the whack thing. This is the bad part. This is the bad
Mhm.
part.
It's not the bad part.
My to me, old school is you're gonna be with that one woman, right?
Mhm.
You married her, you're gonna be with her, whatever, right? But if y'all split, it's for the streets. Go have your fun, young man. Go be a servant. Hmm? You got that arm and hammer?
Find a
Go out
corner.
go out here and go, get it done,
Find
young
a
man.
corner. Like,
Juice box. Yeah, yeah. I get
I can't with you.
what you supposed to do. So okay, just think about it like this. Think about how,
No.
and this is how I look at this. Just think about it. If you have been married, and I especially
Mhm.
be looking at like the people that get divorced after like 40 years, I'd be like, yo, bro, you should have just You got out of here, bro. You should have just. But no, if somebody, let's say somebody is married for a cool 10 years, right? And they're on their start over period.
Okay.
Why would you want to commit to anybody? That's not the time to commit. It is time to do your ish.
I'm sorry, but
Box.
that's just I don't feel that way.
For real? You really
Mm-mm.
don't feel like that.
No,
Why?
that's nasty work.
Is it? That's the
It is.
point. Nasty work.
No,
Yes.
soul ties.
You're supposed
You
to get a
just
little.
gonna be
Everybody need a little soul
you
tied
just
every now and then.
bringing all of that in and just doing all of that. You can keep them spirits. Bye. I'm not here for
Every
it. Hard
every
pass.
every single man needs a soul tie to them.
I mean, how many do you need?
Depends on how bad is the sweet tooth.
Oh my
How
goodness.
bad is the sweet
Everybody don't need to be drinking
tooth?
peaches. That's all I gotta say.
Everybody that what?
Everybody don't need to be drinking and eating peaches.
Hey, it's some joints out here. So I mean, listen. So
Hey, whatever works for them, that's perfectly fine.
okay. So you tell me what is the perfect setup to you after being married for 10 years? Now you on the market. You're a single person. What are you supposed to do? You supposed to look for somebody else to settle down with?
Yo, I can't speak for a dude.
No,
I
I'm saying
can't,
for a woman, as a woman, from a woman's standpoint.
as a woman, I'm speaking for myself. I can't speak for other
Okay.
women. I'm sure there are some women that just be out here and be like, you know what? I'm gonna be for these streets. I'm not for the streets. Okay? I'm not for the streets. I know that about myself. I'm okay with it. I'm cool with it. I go outside. I go outside. I like to go outside with people. Okay?
How
I'm
do you
not
know
here
you're not
going,
for the streets?
honey, I've had the experience being out here. I'm cool. I'm good. I haven't lost anything. I've lost nothing. And then I like see all the nonsense and the stuff that goes on, and it's just like that's not my vibe. Like I like to go
Yeah.
out and hang out and chill and dance and stuff. I love it, but I'm not getting ready to go and do that and just be sucking in any and every.
Mm,
Nah, I'm good.
yeah. Mm-mm. Oh no. You said.
Absolutely not.
I'm like, yes, go get it.
Absolutely not.
I'm in your corner, girl.
Yeah, I know you are. I know. Let me tell you,
It's
I
just extra
listen, just
content. It's
just
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 extra
just
content.
for a little content for you. I'm just give you a little content. I right now have a gentleman that was in my DMs, right? Gentleman. I said, nah, I'm good. Okay. The reason why I said I was good, I was like, how many people are you dating? Just
What
out of
does it
curiosity.
matter? What does it matter? How
Because
many
you
people
know
you
why?
dating?
How many people you're dating is you want to come over here, right? With all your soul ties that you done philandered with. And you want to
Just
bring them
pray.
over here
You
to
got to
me?
pray before and afterwards.
Absolutely not.
You just got to
I'm
pray
good.
before and afterwards.
I and
Just
I appreciate the honesty, I appreciate the understanding, but you know what? I'm okay. Like I can be your friend. Um
yeah.
I'm not for it. Like I can go hang out with you. We can go chill. We can go kick it, whatever. But
Nightcap.
ain't no nightcap.
Spoon.
Ain't no
Little
spooning.
spoon, big spoon.
Mm-mm.
No.
I have a body pillow for that. I no, I'm not doing it
So
because
can
I
you?
want
Okay.
something more.
Is spooning considered uh
Spooning
passionate?
leads to
And
that.
no, it don't. Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Lies you tell. I don't know. I don't lies you tell because that's
Spooning don't necessarily
spooning.
have to
You
lead to no
you get
smashing.
you can feel things. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but I have a lot of junk in the trunk and you can feel things. Things start moving, hands start going, lips start moving.
Ooh. Yeah. Hold on, I need to give you a
When.
clap for that one. That's how you do it. That's how
So
you do it. Yeah,
ain't mm-mm.
that's how you do it.
And don't
Especially,
be attractive and smelling good and do no. Nope. Mm-mm.
I saw a poll going around. I wanted to ask you this. So it was a poll going around with amongst the women, and they were saying, would you prefer for your man to come to the house right after the gym and get it in? And like 80% of the women was like, yeah, no shower. What you think about that?
No, homie need a shower. We
Yeah,
can
you
shower
so
together.
respectful. Why you gotta be
We
so
shower.
respectful?
We showering together.
A little salt, a little
I'm
body
I'm
salt.
gonna wash you down.
That's a little body salt. That's all. A little body salt.
Listen. That's fine, but I'm gonna wash you down. Body salt and
Uh,
all.
all right. So I did want us to go through some more of our reaction videos. What's up, everybody in the chat? What up? What up? What up? What up? Uh, we are having a good conversation tonight. I feel like we should start a poll for something. I just don't know what yet. Oh yeah, we start a poll for polygamy or monogamy.
Yeah.
Polygamy or monogamy. Which one y'all want? Which one y'all want? Y'all put it in the chat. Y'all tell me what makes the most. To me, monogamy makes the most sense. Either be monogamous or belong to the streets. That's all. And then after you belong to the streets for a little while, right? You get out there, you enjoy yourself, get burnt a little
Mm.
bit, and then you get back. See, I
Nasty work.
gotta get to the street. This is
You
hard.
ought to be
This is
no, absolutely not.
everybody know them bad ones got the burners.
Oh,
So
that's
look,
another reason why I
hear,
don't even want to be out in these streets. That's nasty.
hear me out though. Hear me
Ugh,
out. Hear me out. So
absolutely not.
you belong to the streets for a little while, right? You belong to the streets. All of my
You just
kids,
said get burnt.
that was just
No.
burnt smirk. No big deal. No big, a little penicillin. That's all.
Uh,
Just a little.
uh, Juice said polygamy is a rich man's game.
It really is, yo. Just think about it.
Sheesh.
If you would let me just say two women, you got to
Hmm.
pay for two types of counseling. She might need to go to counseling one week. The other one might need to go to counseling another week. That one might be on the period one week. That one might be on. Nah, man. I'm good. I'm good. Pass. Pass.
Look, if y'all all live together, I'm sure their cycles will link up and they just be one whole
Does that really
fest.
work? Is
It
it really
does.
like that?
It does happen like that, yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm good. Pass. I wanted to go over this video, this nice cool video that you sent me of this of this nice pastor. He's a perfect example of I was about to say black love, but that'd be spicy.
That is spicy.
But just
I don't want you to play the whole thing. I just want you to play that
no,
first part.
no. I want to
Sheesh.
play. I want to play most of it because
Okay.
I think that a lot of dudes cannot identify with.
I agree. I agree.
I think a lot of dudes cannot identify with this. So for that reason, I want to share it. I want to,
If you can, comment in the chat.
yeah, please do because I think this is a little hilarious. Um,
It's not funny.
and I do want to ask you, what do you think my response was going to be after we play this? I want you to hold it. What did you think my response was going to be? Because I was just like, now, girl, all right, let's see.
That one, it was hilarious. Let's go ahead. It's low.
It's low.
Mhm.
I can't turn it up.
Since 13, she's been enduring pain and embarrassment and all kinds of stuff so that we can have these beautiful kids. And so for me, this is what I want people to hear. It's an honor for me to be the one to help her feel loved. Can you do me a huge favor?
Okay. All right. All right. I'll give him a clap. I'll give him a clap. But
Mm-hmm.
so what did you think my response is going to be to that?
Has she lost her mind? Sending me this. I was laughing. Like I could just see you busting out laughing, like and doing like this.
Because I'm just like first. So my first response to that, of course, he feels that way. Why does he feel that way, Kay? You fill in the blank for me.
I'm not doing it.
You
You
no
want me?
no no
I'll say
no
what
no
I'll
you
say what you
no.
said. You said he feels that way because he has a Caucasian wife. That's what you said.
Huh. Tell me this. Tell me this. Just questions. I'm not trying to attack
Okay,
you.
just
I'm
just
not attacking.
I
How many?
swear. If
How you sent me the video? So I'm just saying.
mm,
How many times do you think she raises her voice and she comes with this guttural, this energy, right? How many times a week or per day do you think she does that to that man?
I don't know her
Just guess.
energy. She seems very peaceful though. She
Oh,
seems like she's very peaceful.
do you think
She
she's
seems very
submissive?
kumbaya. She does look like she might be submissive.
Oh.
But question,
Okay, I'm listening.
do you feel or think that the Caucasian woman is the only woman that is submissive? Be careful with your words.
Do you think Re-say it. I just want to
I'm
make
not
sure.
re-saying
I just
it.
want to make sure I heard it
You
right.
heard what I
I
said.
want to make sure I
You
heard it
heard
right.
what I said. You heard what I said.
Do I think that
I enunciate.
Caucasian women are the one more time?
You heard what I said.
No, just say it again.
Mm-mm. I don't need to repeat myself.
The only uh I can't say only. I
Are
won't
you?
double yeah, I won't double down and say only. Um but
My next question.
no, I'm not
Do you
finished. I'm
not
not finished.
feel
I'm not
that
finished.
a woman of color would not be submissive to her man if he is a strong man that leads and he's a man of God? Are you gonna
Who
verbally
is to decide?
are you gonna let that come out your mouth?
Okay, no, I'm not gonna let that come out of my mouth. But my
Oh,
this is
okay. You
this
what
is
you would
my I have questions. I have a question for your question. And then maybe we can build this, maybe we can build some type of conclusion.
mm,
All right. So when it comes to this idea of a strong man, right? And and who defines the strong man, right? How is it never the man that defines the strong man? Girl, I can't follow him. He ain't no strong man. What? How do you know? 'Cause this is.
I said a man of God.
I know you
You
never
know
said
he's a
man. I
strong
didn't.
man. I
I didn't hear
did.
man of God.
I
I did.
did. I know you didn't because you weren't trying to listen. That's
I am
fine.
listening.
It's
Okay,
okay.
give it to me
It's
one more
okay.
time. Give it to me one more time.
Mm-mm.
I just want to make sure I respond properly.
You
I
you
want to
responded
respond.
how you wanted to respond because you don't think it. If
Choose your
he is a
words
man of
carefully.
God and he wants to lead,
Okay, if
he's
he's a man
able
of
to
God
lead.
and he wants to lead, he's able to lead. Do
You'll
I
follow.
think? Now this is the thing. This is one thing I will agree with the women on. I don't think that a lot of men are mentally prepared to lead from the standpoint of not only provide and sacrifice um, and the other intricacies that go along with the relationship. Help her find the dream, whatever her dream is, pour into her with the dream and all of that stuff. I don't think a lot of dudes are in a position to do that. So therefore, I think that's when the relationship, that's for me, and that's
Is it
just
that they can't or that they don't want to?
no, I don't think that neither, actually.
Mm,
I think that a lot of dudes, depending on their upbringing, they don't know what that looks like.
okay.
They don't even know, like, I do believe that you kind of go along with whatever you were modeled, whatever the
Mhm.
model of of a relationship was. You're going to take certain aspects of that and then you build on it. I think
Okay.
a lot of issues is dudes have not had that model of leadership. So a lot of the times, them
Mhm.
getting into these relationships is the first time that they've been in a position to have to lead something. Now with the women, a lot of them don't be up for the growth. Pause. A lot of them don't be up for the growth and working with the dude to help him develop as a leader and him help her develop as a partner or a wife or whatever it is. So therefore, it's just
So what you're
you
saying is the man doesn't help her grow and the woman doesn't help him grow and they clash. That's what I'm hearing.
help her grow or have the patience to help grow. I think a lot of people just honestly, when these efforts were introduced to us,
Mhm.
I think that took away a lot of the patience. Like I can be patient and wait to build this thing with you because
Mhm.
I know this is something that's gonna be tried, tested, and true forever, right? And then it's been replaced with, girl, he ain't doing that. It's 1,000 other dudes to do that. Or dude, she
No,
ain't
it's
doing
not.
that.
It ain't no thousand other nothing to do that.
But but I've
Either
been
way.
hearing these conversations. It's like it's not like I feel like people honestly, it sounds bad. I'm gonna say it because you know me.
Mhm.
I feel like everybody that's a bum need to be with another bum.
I agree.
If you belong,
I agree.
if you are a street dweller as a dude, you
Get
need to
you a
be,
street
yeah,
dweller.
yeah, and this is
Leave
because,
them good girls alone.
yeah, yeah, and for the good girls, don't think that you changing nobody.
Mm-mm. You can't
You can
listen. Let me get close to you. You cannot change no street dweller. You hear me? They are street dwellers for a reason. Okay? Look, let it go. He not changing. She not changing.
no.
Street dwellers, street dweller.
But see,
Okay, back to it.
even in that though, even in that I feel like humans are so complex where it's just like I need to sit down and start taking notes and writing an article about all of the things that I'm finding out about you because this is your profile. I don't even know
Hmm.
that you know that this is your profile, but this is your, like, I think people need to start doing that with the people that they're getting serious with in serious relationships. So all of this whole 50-50 in money situation, cut it out. It's
That
gonna
need
be
to be
50-50.
thrown out the
It's gonna
window.
be it's gonna be 50-50 forever. It's gonna be 100-100 forever. It's gonna be what it is, right?
You're
That's
right.
money. But the character of the person. What
Is
is
so big. Like, what kind of morals do they have? What kind of values do they have? Do they value money over, relationships? And if they do, then there will be no relationship. You're
yep,
just going to be an object that's around only for photo ops. And if you're even, put together enough for them photo ops, because chances are you ain't gonna be in them posts. You not gonna be in them stories. It's just gonna be that person doing whatever they doing, wherever they doing it.
yep. I had this video too, kind of to go along with what we're talking about. But it was a lady. Hopefully I sent it to myself, or did I send it to you? I may have sent it to you. Oh yeah, this video right here. This video to me is so problematic. And I know the woman meant good, but I feel like you can't define a relationship based off of finances. You can't define it based off of passions. You can't define, like, all of this stuff changes. This is stuff that just
Right.
changes over and over and over. So I think as soon as you start to lean in on that one thing about that person, you lost it. It's a wrap. Might as well go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. But listen to this. I want us to respond to this. I think I got an idea what you're gonna say, and it goes to the transactional relationship side of
Mm,
things. That's where it goes. And I have issues. I'm conflicted, as I normally am, but
mm-hmm.
I'm conflicted with some of this because it's like you can't you can't necessarily say that. But I'm just let it play and then we can talk. So check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. What up, y'all? What up? What up? I've done a decent job not screaming tonight, right?
You can get for
Very
your
good.
spouse because you're expecting a response back. That means you're in a transactional relationship. If you're in a relationship that's a covenant relationship and you just show up because that's what God calls you to be, then that's a relationship that can stand the test of time. So if you've ever been in your relationship and you've stopped talking to your spouse, like you've given the silent treatment, or you've stopped doing something that was kind because your spouse didn't show up right, or because they didn't thank you, or because they didn't recognize something that you've done, you are in a transactional relationship. That means they have to do something for you before you can show up the way you're supposed to. And that's where things go wrong. You do something.
So you what's your thoughts on that before I go in?
From what I could hear, it was just her saying if you going into a transactional relationship, you're just going to get what you give out, get what you give. It's just
Right.
going to be a give and receive. You're going to give something, you're going to expect to receive something in return. And that is honestly not a good way to look at a relationship. For me, when I am in a relationship with someone or, talking with them, I'm not going to get you things that I feel that you need looking for you to give me something. I'm going to get
What you
them
mean by
based on the
that? What you
fact.
mean by that?
So let's say that we're having a conversation, right? We're talking and you just casually say that, you know what, I really need to get some new headphones.
Okay.
You just casually say it, and I'll be like, hey, I know you said you need some headphones. I picked them up. Here you go. Move on. Me giving you those headphones, I'm not looking for you to reciprocate and give me
Okay.
something in return. I'm not looking for you for it to be going back and forth because I'm doing something out of the goodness of my heart because you need it. You're sick. I'm going to go get you some medicine and some stuff to make you feel better. I'm going to bring it to you. When me doing that, I'm not looking for you to do anything. You do the things that you want to do based on how you feel you should treat me. And that's what a relationship is to me. Like you doing
Okay.
things for me is based on I really want to get that for her. I saw this, I wanted to give it to you. It's
Right.
something that you see feel in your spirit. It's not something that you feel like, oh, this happened to bought me some headphones. Let me go ahead and give her something so she don't be like, I
Right.
got you
That
them
that's
headphones and
right. 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 Right.
you could have got me some Bath and Body Works, some nonsense. Like that's not. Mm-mm.
So my main issue, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. I think my main issue with what she was saying for that video getting in the hands of the wrong person
Mm-hmm.
is there is a difference between reciprocating energy
Yeah.
and showing appreciation versus being transactional,
Yeah.
right? I think that what happens is a lot of dudes, and I haven't have I heard any women? I'm thinking of my woman friend base, which is very limited. But no, I have never heard any woman say what I'm about to say. Ever? Maybe you. You might be the only one I've heard say something like that. But anyway, I've never heard any woman say, I did this for him and he didn't do whatever over a long period of time. Right? Most of my friends, the dudes, them Negroes been hitting it out the park. like, like when I say I got some really, really cool friends. Like a lot of them are cool. Some of them are some street dwellers. But
Mm.
the
Street
ones that's
dweller.
cool, they respect their women
Mhm.
and they believe in doing as much like now and I've said this before to them and they're like, man, shut up, bro. Can't nobody be romantic like you, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm not, you can't be me. You can't be me.
But you
But,
can be you. You can be you.
but I was like, yo, I was like, I know that you got her the Toomey bag. And you might have gotten her the Birkin or the Coach or Fendi joint, and I'm sure she appreciated it. But this is the 15th one,
Mhm.
and maybe it's a simple flower bouquet of flowers that you need to bring. Send us
Right.
some edible arrangement while you
Mhm.
at simplify the thing.
Right.
But what's happened is for a lot of the dudes, the good dudes, they'll do this stuff 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, and their partner will give them bare minimum. So I feel like that's not them trying to be transactional. That's them wanting to get some appreciation shown,
Mhm.
and rightfully so, at least in my book, because it's the
Yeah.
same thing that goes for a woman. If it's a good woman and she out here, she didn't got a home, she didn't got to do his favorite dish. She come to his job, she looking like that. Yeah, she y'all know how y'all do. She giving him a little cap off in the bathroom. They doing something freaking little. Why wouldn't she expect or look forward to expect bad word? Look forward to better word. Why
Mhm.
wouldn't she want to look forward to him reciprocating the energy at some point?
Right, like sending her flowers or, showing up and just being like, I was thinking about you.
Right.
I think that some men will do it, but they'll get tired of doing it for whatever reason. Somebody could get into their head and they be like, yo, she cool and all, but I don't think she's the right vibe for what we got going on. And that'll be in their head.
Hmm.
Then their whole mood would change towards the female. Their
Maybe it's
whole
just
everything will change towards them, and then it'll go where they're really into the person and really, digging into them. Or, they could just be a psychopath and just love bomb really bad, and then retreat and ghost them and then breadcrumb them until the girl is like, block, delete, don't talk to me no more.
even love bombing though. You don't think love bombing makes sense?
Love bombing?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Love bombing comes to an end. Love bombing isn't forever. So, in the terms of, someone
Maybe I'm
love
old.
bombing you,
Maybe I'm old because it's
they just love bombing you up front, real quick, trying to get you attached to them and this fake persona that they have. And then they just take it all back because it wasn't them in the first place. So now that you've gotten her acclimated to you sending messages throughout the day, you just, being present, being attentive, planning dates and making sure that you guys spend time together, coordinating, schedules so you actually have quality time to being like, I'm busy, I'm working, I'm this, why can't you go and hang out with your friends? So now it's something.
but
Now
but
now now you've changed.
but
You're
what if
not the same person
but
anymore.
what if certain things did change though?
Even if variables change in your life, the way that you communicate with that person should never change. You're
Okay,
supposed to
I
be
can
able to
agree with that.
communicate that you're going through a change, and while I'm going through this change, I'm still going to communicate with you. I'm still going to call you when I can. I'm still going to show up for you. You don't just stop showing up for a person because you having a bad moment. If that's the case, every time you tripped and fell, you would just stay on the ground.
Facts. Facts.
You're you're not you can't get through life at all like that. You will never get through a relationship like that because every time you tripped or stumbled, you were just like, "Psh, forget this. I'm out. I can go get somebody else." Can you though? Can you really get somebody else? Is somebody else gonna really want to deal with your ass? Probably not.
You know what? I feel like people need to be serious with themselves on that note. They need
Yeah.
to be serious. Like, know that you're not
No,
that.
know that you're not that. Know that you're not dealing with this and you dealing with this. And know that, you know, a lot of women, they gonna say something to you.
Yeah.
While some women are just gonna be like, it's not that big of a deal because they care about you as a whole.
Right. Right.
But those ones that are like this, they out in the streets and they gonna tell you about yourself. Good luck with that.
I feel like everybody they need to feel that street dweller energy for like a good little short second. They need to feel it. They need it, honestly. You don't think people need to be in the streets for like a little bit?
Nah, I really don't. But that's just me. That's the church person in me. I just don't feel it. I don't think that is something that is gonna work for you in the long run. I think that it's going to hinder and hurt
Hmm.
seriously. Because
Okay.
all that can do is drain your energy and put you in a space that you weren't trying to be in. You trying to be at peace, with peace, and love and encouragement, and all you doing is laid up, hair messed up, on the bed, hot and sweaty, and you trying to figure out what the hell happened.
A lot. What just happened?
What just happened?
Tay,
And what?
Tay, Tay. You need
Mm-mm,
Tay came through with that fire.
mm-mm.
All right, we have more reaction videos, but we are already an hour in, so I'm not going to prolong this. I know we got to prepare for Thanksgiving. I have to get up for work in the morning. Are you working tomorrow? You got to work.
Absolutely.
That girl getting it in.
9 to 5, just to stay alive. Hey,
Hey, until
until
huh? Y'all now look. I think I said this on one other pod, but the audio may have been bad. I want y'all to take note on how Kay is acting right now, present day. What is this? This is November 26th, 2024. I want y'all to replay this. This is episode 9. I want y'all to replay this video when she get on these panels and y'all see her with like the tonight's conversation people. I'm like, I
I'm
thought
still
she
gonna
was
be
the
me.
good one.
I'm still gonna be me.
I thought she was one of
I'm
the
still
good
not gonna
ones.
be out in these streets because I want something. I really do. I want something real, and I just don't. I just don't want that. I really don't. And I just, it's not for me. And I had to just deal with that part. It's not for me.
Okay,
It's not.
I hear what you said. Y'all remember, bring this episode back. You're gonna be like,
Run it back.
she has changed. Yeah.
Get out of here.
But thank you for your time. Hope y'all have a good evening and don't eat too much, don't get sick. And if y'all see some green pork chops, just leave it where it's at.
Run.
All right, we'll holla.